Hello and welcome to the Job and Internship Search presentation. My name is Beth Zink and I am a career advisor in the Center for Career Exploration and Success. The Career Center staff is eagerly awaiting you. Here, you can meet with your career advisor, participate in mock interviews and informative events, and even connect with employers who are excited to recruit you. Many more resources are available on our website at www.miamioh.edu/careers. In this video and beyond, I invite you to explore, prepare, and connect the ways you can drive your career goals and how we can support them. There are several topics that we're going to cover in our session. We will start with career management, double-checking application materials, job descriptions, and how those can be helpful to you, the open job market and the hidden job market, with tips on how to search both of these markets, plus some additional thoughts, and finally, expectations versus reality. Let's start with career management. Career management really means identifying your skills and talents for the market of today and for the future. Research suggests that throughout your 40 to 50 year working life, you will have many jobs across a few different industries. The skills you learn now will help you navigate the imminent change that is to come during your career. This is a great time to do a skills assessment and really sit down and think about those skills that you have developed in your classes and your internships, in your volunteer work, a number of different areas, and really take stock in those and then showcase those to employers. You may also identify skills you want to develop in the future and take note of which ones those might be and how you might develop those. Sometimes it can be difficult for students to identify their skills. One way to assist with skill identification is to meet with your career advisor and discuss your experiences, your academics, possibly use a skills card sort assessment. These techniques can help you find the skills that you have and those you want to use in your career. Double checking your application materials. It's a great time now to review the documents that you have, or if you don't have documents, create them now. Sometimes tweaking your application materials can make all the difference in you getting the interview. Consider changing your format, or maybe incorporating some of those transferable skills or professional values in your documents. Customize your application materials to the actual job or internships you're applying to. What are the required skills listed in the job and internship description? What are the desired skills? Give examples of what you've done that are related to what the employer is looking for. If they're looking for someone who has worked successfully on a team, make sure that you have a bullet point on your resume and talked about that and experience in your cover letter. Some highly valued transferable skills include communication, critical thinking, teamwork, and leadership. These are some of the most sought after skills by employers across industries. Great skills for you to define for yourself and showcase examples of how you've developed the skills on your documents and for future interviews. Professional values are important as well. Employers are looking for self-motivated candidates with strong work ethic and high productivity. These are some additional things that you'll want to showcase on your resume and then for future interviews as well. To help you with your documents, the Career Center has several resources available. Check out our website, which is www.miamioh.edu/careers, and try VMock, a smart resume platform designed to help you create a powerful resume and customize your career journey. You can upload your resume in PDF form and you will receive specific feedback, including a score to help improve your resume. You can then make those changes to your resume and resubmit to see your score increase. You will also find resume and cover letter examples on the CCES website. And as always, you can meet with your career advisor to discuss elevating your documents to meet the language of your target industry. Job descriptions. Job descriptions can be very helpful in helping you with your documents and application materials. When you're considering revamping the application materials, you want to use language and keywords that you see when applying for jobs and internships. This works especially well when you have a target job or job functions that you're searching for. One helpful idea is to get a sample of positions that you're interested in and examine them for the consistency of the language, the words, and skills listed in the description. Take those keywords and add them to your resume and cover letter. When the employer is reviewing your documents, they will see what a great fit you are for the position. Be prepared to give examples of these to demonstrate how and when you have used them. Anyone can say that they work well with teams. So be ready to share a time when you worked with a team and describe your role in that example. To find job descriptions to help you build your documents, you can use Handshake, Indeed, or Idealist. These are all great sites to see a variety of position descriptions. The open job market. This type of job market is open and accessible to everyone. The sites I will be discussing are most likely ones you are familiar with and might have used. Handshake, found on CCES website, is Miami's online career management system, which is where we put all of the jobs and internships that employers want to post. This is an important site to go to because these are employers who are specifically seeking Miami students. So you definitely want to become familiar with Handshake. You can access it through My Miami and simply create a profile for yourself. Then you can begin looking for jobs and internships. LinkedIn is another good site. If you don't have a LinkedIn profile, I would highly suggest that you prepare one. Your professional profile shows that you are virtually present. It is your professional brand online for networking contacts and potential employers to see you as a professional. To help create your virtual brand, check out one of the Career Center's LinkedIn workshops. We will talk more about how important networking is in just a minute. Google, Indeed, Simply Hired, Idealist are all places that also offer job listings. A couple of places that you may not have thought about would be professional associations. The American Marketing Association, for example, might have specific resources, networking tools, job boards, just for those interested in marketing. Don't overlook employer websites. Employers often post internships and jobs right on their site, so it is a good idea to frequently check the websites of employers you are interested in for any updates on their openings. Tips for when searching. Don't limit yourself too much by using keywords. It can be helpful to stay with broader terms as opposed to being too specific. You don't want to get a very narrow list of jobs. You really want to open that up, casting a wider net. There are ways to make your profiles on Handshake and LinkedIn very targeted to what you're looking for, so use keywords and select industries and job functions in those profiles. So when opportunities come through those sites, you will get messages or notices of things that really fit with what you want. Also in Handshake, it is helpful if you pick your career clusters. This can be found in your career interest section of Handshake. Make these sites work harder for you. The more complete your profile is, the more opportunities of interest will be shared with you. Don't forget to set up alerts on these sites to allow them to let you know opportunities of interest. Tips for searching the open market, specifically for international students. You can use advanced search filters to find a job that you are qualified for. For example, Handshake has a space where employers actually select if they will sponsor international students, or if they do not require you to have a work visa, or if they accept OPT, CPT. International students do not need to be sponsored for an internship, but please keep in mind that internships and jobs must be related to your major if you're an international student. The hidden job market. This term is used to describe positions that are not posted or readily accessible on job boards or on a company website. Generally, you need to know someone to know that these positions are going to become available. Over 70% of the jobs are in the hidden job market. Access to the hidden job market. How do you navigate the hidden job market? Since these opportunities are generally found throughout people and not online, you need to find the people. It's all about networking, so building your network is very important. Think about professional and campus organizations as a resource for you to expand your network. National, state, or regional professional associations are also options. Activities like job shadowing and informational interviewing are all great ways to connect with people to help you gain information and get to know someone, which helps build your network. Mentorship is a more ongoing relationship that you have with a professional who's in your field to guide you through a number of things, whether it's through the job search process, skill development, or learning more about the field. I want to talk a little bit more about job shadowing and informational interview, two activities that we really do promote and encourage students to experience. Both of these are ways to connect with professionals and ask them for information about their position, their company, their industry. Instead of asking for a job, you are asking for information and building a relationship so that when you need to ask them for more job searching assistance, you have established a solid relationship. We encourage students to reach out in different ways. Sometimes it's easier to begin by asking family and friends about their own careers or people they may be able to introduce you to professional assistance. You might also want to talk with faculty who may have connections in industries or with alumni who are from your academic area. Remember that your career advisor can share various networking resources with you as well, such as LinkedIn and the Miami Alumni Connect program. Your career advisor can show you how to use these resources to find networking connections and how to create an email content asking for a connection. Let's talk now about using your network. There are a number of groups of individuals that can be very helpful to you. If you have not contacted your faculty or staff members that you are close with, let them know about your situation. Where are you in the job search? What are you looking for? This is a great time to really let them know in case they have any connections or ideas for you. Miami alumni are very loyal and they're very helpful. One platform I would specifically like to mention is Miami Alumni Connect. This is a space where alumni have signed up specifically to give Miami students career information. This is a group of alumni who want to connect with you to talk about anything from selecting a major or minor, job searching, resume critiques, informational interviewing, sharing networks with you. You name it, they have signed up to give you this kind of career information. You can find this program by going to miamioh.edu/careers, connect, and resources. You fill out a brief profile to meet these individuals, and then you select who you would like to interact with and what types of questions you might have for them. So it's a great way to broaden that network of Miami alumni who are actually waiting to hear from you. And don't forget about peers, your family members, letting them all know what you're looking for. Spread the word. That's always a great way to find out. You never know who might know someone at a company that you're targeting and be able to connect you quickly. And then LinkedIn. I mentioned Miami Alumni Connect, but LinkedIn also has a number of Miami alumni. I believe there are over 150,000 Miami alumni who are on LinkedIn currently, and it's a great way to connect with them as well. On LinkedIn, you can search them by where they work, where they live, what they studied, or what they do. One of the best pieces of advice, though, that I can give you in the job search is to continue searching until you have received or accepted an offer. So many times a student will stop searching as soon as they get an interview, and they think it is going well. Then the interview process takes a few weeks, but at the end of those weeks, they find out maybe it didn't go the way they had hoped. So they've lost valuable time. So use both the open market and the hidden market. I would really encourage you to keep that search and your connections going, even if you start to get those interviews. You want to keep that momentum going so that if it doesn't work out, you haven't lost that valuable time. Global opportunities. Going global is another tool students can utilize for research and opportunities, both domestically and internationally. This is a resource that you can find at miamioh.edu/careers, connect and resources. You simply need your Miami login information to access this site. What you'll find are different career guides for cities within the states. So if you're looking at opportunities in Dallas, there will be a Dallas button you can click on and get to resources that are just for the Dallas area. And you can also get a country and international city guide, so you can do the same in that respect. The international sites are really nice if you're going in that direction because it gives you not only some job search information, companies that are hiring, but it also talks more about their resumes and job search documents that they use in different countries, which are often different than the US. So you want to check that out if you're looking at international search. This site also has both jobs and internships, so you can search by job, internship, location, and find the ones that are listed. This might open up some of your opportunities. For international students, I think a really nice addition to this resource is that you are able to access the H-1B Plus database to see companies that do offer H-1B visas. Additional thoughts. Volunteer. If you have some extra time on your hands and are able to do some work, either virtually or community-based, it's a great idea to keep something current on your resume. You also add skills and connections when you go out and do things for the community. So I think that's something to consider when you can. It's also a great time to update or create your online professional profile, such as LinkedIn. I would suggest starting there. And if you already have a LinkedIn account, maybe going through and updating it. Sometimes it's fun just to look at LinkedIn profiles of professionals maybe who are in positions you may aspire to down the road and see and take note of what they've done to get where they are. These might become networking connections that you can connect with and use their profile to see maybe what they've done to get ideas, such as internships they've done, research projects they've done, or who they follow to get an idea of how you might update your own profile. I mentioned informational interviews. I think that's key right now. That's what we're going to encourage. Reach out to people and say, I'd like to talk with you about your position, about your company. You have 30 minutes to chat online. That's a great way to learn valuable information, which is going to help you with interviews in the future. But it also helps you build another connection for your network. Keep an eye out for various career events that would be sponsored by the CCES, where you get to meet with employers or alumni, learn about careers. Look for positions that excite you, where you can contribute your skills and experience, but also learn and grow. Expectation versus reality. The job search process will take longer for some than others, so be sure to start early. And it's not over till it's over. Positions are always being posted, so keep your eye on these sites that list job openings. Remember, rejection is real. One of the more shocking things that students find out about a job and internship search is that rejection is part of the process. Keep going, Keep applying to new things and reach out to your career advisor if you need assistance. Understand that you may not hear back in a timely fashion from contacts, but please don't give up. Persevere. If it's been a while and you haven't heard from an employer, feel free to reach out again. Keep in mind, your process might look different than others. Different career fields, different positions, and different industries have different searching and hiring processes, so not everyone's search will look the same. In closing, please keep in mind some of the resources I mentioned, such as Handshake, which again can be found on My Miami and has jobs and internships listed, LinkedIn, which is great for both job opportunities and networking, and Going Global, where you can find job and internship opportunities around the country and the world. Also, networking is important for all students, whether you are looking for a job or internship now or in the future. And our loyal Miami alumni are a great source for networking. Join the Miami Alumni Connect resource to connect with alumni in many different career areas and locations, or connect with them on LinkedIn. Your career advisor can also help you learn how to use these resources. I want to thank you for joining me today for this webinar. Please feel free to reach out to the Center for Career Exploration and Success or your career advisor with any questions that you may have. Our phone number is 513-529-3831, and our email address is careercenter@miamioh.edu. I wish you the best in your job and internship search.